Hello and welcome. It's Darius Barazandeh. I just wanted to give you this quick energy update for Friday, May 19th. It's been a very, very powerful week. We've shared how some of the cosmic energies this week have really been about moving into action, moving out of some of the deeper thoughts, some of the deeper frequencies that have been drawing us into contemplation, but now moving into action. And this is exactly what this week has been about. It's been about really feeling into where we are and then taking action. And this week, I've been playing in those energies a lot. I've been sharing a lot of stories, sharing a lot of ideas and initiatives. And what we're seeing is if you actually take action this week, one simple action begins to propel itself in bigger and bigger ways. So it's a really exciting time. So if you're here listening in and you've had a week of some big possibilities that are in your field, I'd invite you to take some simple actions this week, some simple actions that follow your intention. It doesn't need to be earth-changing or earth-shattering, but just take one thing that you really want to experience in your heart or all around you in your field and take action on it. Take the time to take an action. It could be something very simple. It could be simply calling someone that you haven't talked to in a while because you have this feeling. It could be going deeper into maybe sending a nice note to someone that's given you love or attention in your life, or someone who's inspired you. It could be going in deeper into your own practice or your own self-work. It could also be going deeper into following your intuition and saying, I'm going to trust my intuition today. I'm going to trust what comes forward, and I'm going to live from that space. Whatever it is, if you do that, I really believe this week, because the energies are moving out of all of that deep contemplative energy, they're moving more into that Taurus energy, which we talked about, the full moon in Taurus. That effect is still happening where we are able to take these energies and actually see them manifest when we bring that energy into physical form through action. And this was a very profound week. We had some amazing energy sessions. We started the week off with an amazing guest named Tarek Bibi, and many of you are very familiar with Tarek. It was incredible. He came into the call, and our big focus has been one of the number one challenges that you Ultra Revolution listeners face, and that is money and abundance. And Tarek came in with this giant heart, this huge amount of love, and I shared in a video and in some updates that right around the 14 to 15 minute mark, he cried these deep tears for all of us. He cried these deep tears for planetary healing, and his voice cracked and he sobbed. And in that moment, it shifted the whole week for me. It's been a week of these incredible heart openings for me where I've shared more, I've given more, I've received more, I've been more in flow with my life than I can remember. And I believe Tarek cracked open something for all of us during that call. It was so profound. So if you get a chance this weekend or this today, just listen and feel in, because it was a vortex and a beautiful one at that. We then moved into another profound session, and we just continued to move into this beautiful energy, because this has been a time where we really, really want to continue to open up to our truth, our light, and our possibility. We deserve it. It's our time to feel it. It's our time to connect. It's our time to be a part of our big truth. And as we moved into these sessions this week, that's exactly what came forward. Well, our next session on Tuesday was very interesting, because we had the modern day mystic Peter Shank, who shared with us a big possibility that we all can do. And in fact, during the session, we actually did a clearing for water, and actually showed you how to put your hand on water and actually charge and heal your water, but also charge intention in your water, and then drink the water and allow it to be absorbed into your field and raise your vibration. We had one caller, Susan, who actually was in Europe at the time, and she's still there at the time I'm recording this, and she shared on Facebook that she was feeling all this like low vibration energy and a lot of fear, and she was like really feeling off. And when she did this on the call, she immediately felt a big shift. So it was a very profound call with modern day mystic Peter Shank, and he also talked about how we can actually amplify our space. We shared an amazing discovery, and we also did a sacred geometry process for the body to actually release energies that have been holding us back using sacred geometry and some of the energies that unlocks. So you'll want to find out about the harmonic field amplifiers and some of the resonance discoveries that he's making, but also get the water process and also that sacred geometry body release process. We had people even release discomfort from that incredible call Tuesday with Peter Shank. On Wednesday, we had one of our favorites of all time, Debbie Johnson. Oh my gosh, she showered the entire session with angel light during the call. So if you feel like, I need a little bit of a lift, I need a little bit of love, I need a little bit of light, you will experience it. It is truly profound. I'm thinking my kids are going to come in any minute and scream and jump on the couch. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be really cool. But I could sort of I feel them coming. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. They're at swim lessons right now. So I have the house to myself so I can do it here. But then the thing with Debbie was that she actually took us through some processes to connect with Archangel Michael. Now you're going to actually feel, I know I did, I know a lot of people did, Archangel Michael right in front of you. And you're also going to get a very simple test where you can now communicate with Archangel Michael to figure out what is a yes in your life, what a yes feels like from the angels, and then what a no feels like. And I found out what it means for me. And what was amazing is it actually continues to be true for my whole life. These signals have not changed. I just ignored them in different times in my life. So you're going to actually know how to understand this and implement it and feel it on the session with Debbie Johnson. And Debbie Johnson is also doing her, world famous one-on-one angel readings during the call. And it helps. She set the intention that the readings help everybody. And she also is doing one-on-one readings if you want personal help and big answers. Thursday was profound because we had a beautiful new guest named Peg Rose, who actually is going to help us to actually do clearing on our home and release energies in our home, in our spaces, in the closets, in the areas in the ground, like if there was any sort of trauma in our home or in the grounds. We're also going to be shielding ourselves from neighbors and low energy vibration if we have neighbors around us. So you're going to find out all of this. Peg is the home whisperer. She actually gave us a process to connect to the guardians of our home and the land. Now you're going to learn that there are spiritual guardians that are here, that are the storytellers of this particular land. Now where we live, in my house, I live on a canyon. I don't know if I'll try to turn this around if anybody can see, but we're on this canyon here, okay? So what this actually showed me during this process was I actually connected in to two Native American guardians of this property. And I got the intuitive hit that these guardians had lived on these lands many, many, many years ago. So they actually were guardians of many of the houses where I live, and that they were the official story keepers of this land. And they had suggestions for me to help raise some of the energies and alleviate some of the energy heaviness in the area. Now you're going to get that process from Peg. It's mind-blowing. It's exciting. And the big question is, if you live in an area, if your home, you feel like there's low energy, or maybe you worry there's a curse, or maybe you worry if there's an energy vortex or a portal on your property or in your house where energies are coming in, or maybe there was something where a loved one passed away in your home, or maybe there's a familial curse, like something following your family, or an abundance issue. She shared all of it, and we did many, many, many processes to clear this, and you're going to connect to your guardians and get some very powerful next steps with Peg Rose. And now Friday, which is today, we have an incredible opportunity to listen in to from the UWealth energy field and plug in to some beautiful calls with Judy Satori and Lana Spencer. So it's a profound week of some incredible sessions that started off with Tarek opening the energy field, and it was just a profound week of love and light from us to you. And I wish you just a blessed weekend. And I want to share again, here's the big forecast as we go forward. There's times that we're going to go deep and ponder. This week is more about taking action and really plugging into the feeling of where you want to be and how you want to experience your reality, and then taking a very small step. That step might be listening to one of our calls and just doing the process and then meditating on that and letting it move your life into the direction you want. So take time to get clear on what you want this weekend. You are an amazing gift. You are an amazing creator, and you're an amazing being of light that is infinite and unlimited. You are such a gift, and I love you, and we're here for you to support you, to honor you, and to move you into everything that you truly are. And I want to just close with my hand on my heart and just wishing you the most beautiful, blessed, and safe weekend, or anytime you hear this, whether it's after the weekend or whenever, just beautiful space of days following this intention that I'm sending out right now, that you are protected in divine light, that you're held in divine light, that you're knowing in your divine truth how beautiful you are. And I hold this space that the You Wealth Grid protect you and honor you and lift you up all this weekend and all next week, and whenever you hear this, that you be in this light so your truth can come forward. I hold that space. We call on the higher cosmic energies to help us be in that realm and stay in love. Thank you for being in my life, and thank you for plugging in to You Wealth Revolution and being a part of our journey here today. Thank you so much. I love you and honor you, and thank you for being a part of what we're doing here today. Much love. We'll see you on the next You Wealth Revolution calls.